The following content is sponsored by North Star Financial.
The stock market has made a lot of people nervous lately, especially those who are nearing retirement. But the right retirement plan should account for your age and stage when it comes to how much risk you're taking on. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk are George Fossing and Zach Jenkins. They're part of the team at North Star Financial and Retirement Planning, a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. You probably hear them on the radio too. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Were your phones blowing up yesterday? A lot of people were getting statements from, the past month like, oh gosh, stock market.
Yeah, it's an interesting time.
Yes.
2022 off to a kind of a rocky start.
I took your advice. I was like, la, 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 I'm not looking at it, not looking at it. But I'm in a different boat. I got a little bit.
Yes, you are.
People that, 1, 2 years away, a couple months away, they may be freaking out a little bit more.
Or 1 or 2 years into retirement. A lot of viewers here I know that call in, they're in retirement, enjoying it, but we were busy last week with the phones, and people are calling in saying, hey, can we get together and see where we are. We're just a little nervous, and to bring things down a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is. It's a roller coaster, and some people like roller coasters. Maybe in your retirement you don't want to be on that roller coaster, but is it a ride that we need to be on?
I have a saying, roller coasters are for kids.
Yes.
Okay. Also, if you're managing your own money too, you don't have an engineer in front of the roller coaster. You're by yourself and trusting those corners will be okay. And people have a right to be concerned. I mean, this is their life savings out there, and geopolitically, it's scary. You're dealing with the Fed raising rates, inflation. Inflation is running rampant.
Right.
It's Jimmy Carter days, things like that. So people out with safe money, slowly getting gobbled up because they're not earning anything at the bank, and on and on and on.
Well, a lot of the times your goal is really to help, pre-retirees make that right decision, and then retirees, you want them like sleeping at night, right? So how much risk should you really be taking on as you're approaching retirement?
Well, quite frankly, not more than you need to. That's one of our mantras, is take the least amount of risk necessary to achieve your retirement goals. You want to go have fun, go to Vegas with what you can afford. Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
But you talk about your standard of living here, Megan, that's a big deal. And you're up, and I've been doing this a while. 2008, people were coming in, they would be just saying, hey, George, can you look at this? The statements weren't opened. They were just so scared to look at it.
Oh, yeah.
And now you can't hide because it's online.
Right.
But with that said, it makes sense to people, it resonates, and I get tired of folks out there in our industry saying, hey, don't worry, you're in for the long haul. It's like, man, I'm 65.
Right.
What's your long haul? And the guy across the other side of the desk might be 35, 45, say, we got a time difference here.
Yeah.
They don't want to wait for recovery or put off retirement.
Yeah, I think that's the word that really stands out to me, is time, because it took a lot of folks 5 years to get back to where they were after 2008. And you don't want to, during retirement, you don't want to be postponing things that you want to do for 5 years waiting for the market to come back.
You make all these plans that, again, if you're planning the right way, you should be accounting for this.
You should be. I mean, the big thing out there for folks is understanding your money, where it is today. And as Zach just said, influence, you don't want to put yourself at risk in that side. And, Warren Buffett had an expression. He goes, you can tell who's wearing the bathing suits when the tide goes out. What he's saying there is when things get kind of bad out there, all of a sudden you realize who's got the exposure out there, and this keeps people up at night. And that's the last, good retirement planning means you're able to sleep at night, not getting greedy, but making sure you're not going to be poor.
Well, is there a way too that we can kind of do both, like kind of keep our money safe, but I don't want to just put it under the mattress and it not make money. I want to keep it safe, but also, let's grow a little bit or a lot bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's, we're big on education and making people aware of the tools that are out there. And one of the things that we've been hearing over the last 12 months is, this inflation thing and people wanting safety.
Yeah.
So it's understanding the tools that are available and making sure that, you're implementing a strategy using tools that fit what you're trying to accomplish. We talk about, retirement planning is kind of like putting together a puzzle.
Yeah.
There's many pieces to it, and that's why people come to us, you know, to help find organization with that and help them put it all together.
I'm so glad you said it like that, because that helps you visualize, because it's not like I feel like it used to be with just, you know, your pension or your Social Security. I mean, you had two puzzle pieces, boom, boom.
It's not one thing, you know. I mean, it's like a lot of times people say, all right, well, what do I need to be doing? Well, it's there's probably, you know, a few things that you could do to help you either be more efficient or, you know, help you capitalize on. Efficiency just stands out so much to me. You know, that word.
You know, we were talking earlier. Remember the gentleman who came in? He had 6 different instruments, you know, policies and stuff.
No organization.
With the same person. They're all over the place. You're like, what are these for? You're like, I don't know. That's why I'm here. It's like, okay, let's start unwinding.
Let's break all these down.
Yeah.
The other thing that you need to be thinking about too, taxes. Okay, you gotta talk taxes. I know a lot of people are preparing their taxes now. We don't necessarily mean like that way, but it's something that could really save you money down the line.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, just being tax wise, tax smart, why not? I mean, why not? You want to learn about what you can do to reduce your tax liability, not only today, but next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Just because you're retired, say it's too late. It is not too late.
Right.
Prime time, actually. Just understand at age 72, all these IRAs and 401ks you haven't been paying taxes on, you got to start now.
It time.
And they're going to dictate the terms.
Now, I was thinking about a gentleman we met with a couple weeks ago. He's just continued to kind of kick the tax can down the road. And because of his RMD that he's going to have to start taking in a couple of years, now his Social Security is going to be taxable, and he's going to have to pay twice as much for his Medicare. So you want to be aware of that, and if there's anything that you can do to protect yourself.
Because like you said, it's not just one thing. Again, it'll start to affect
a lot of moving parts, right?
And part of that too, just to, you know, for folks out there too, to see if you're a candidate, won't cost you anything. You don't have to make a commitment with us. It's a service we provide in the community, and if we can help, say, hey, just don't keep us a secret.
Yeah.
That's all we ask from folks out there. But don't hesitate to give us a call and say, hey, I don't know if I'm a candidate or not, but if you've got about $500,000 or more in these deferred retirement accounts, you're probably a candidate for tax reduction strategy, at least to learn about it.
Yes. This is why we're glad we have you, because again, what do we always say? You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly.
You help educate us so much every Wednesday. Thank you so much, Zach and George. And listen, if you are at home right now, if you're currently retired, or maybe you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow those hard-earned savings and investments, North Star Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax saving opportunities, ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio, and their team will schedule a phone call, video call, in-office meeting, whatever you need, so they can speak with you personally and provide you that roadmap going forward. The number right there on your screen, 864-309-8146.